Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we talk about JM Boswell blends from 2022. And this is going to go along with Mutton Chop Piper's Blend Club. And in 2022, each blend was from JM Boswell's in Pennsylvania. I will leave information below for JM Boswell's. I will leave information below for Mutton Chop Piper. If you don't know who Mutton Chop Piper is, give him a look. Anyway, last year, I decided to follow along with Mutton Chop Piper's Blend Club, and this was 2022, and he does a different blend each month, and he has a go at it, and he wants people to comment, and everybody comments, and everybody talks about it, and it's a really good way of, broadening your horizons. It might be a blend you've smoked before, it may be a blend you haven't smoked. Oddly enough, J.M. Boswell's isn't too far from my house, about 2.5 hours, but it's by a lake that me and my family have been going to for close to 20 years. Never knew the one store was up there. So I did go there once during a trip. But J.M. Boswell's has great shipping. Everything arrives on time. It's a good price. Moisture's great. Everything's great. Love J.M. Boswell's. And if you haven't, go back and look at Mutton Chop Piper's series and go back and look at my series. I'll put a little link to that right there, or a card. But I want to talk about the 12 blends because I picked out the favorites out of it. If you're here, hey, like, subscribe, share the video around. Check out some more of my videos. I have a new series coming out, and 2023 is looking to be pretty good. But on with the content. I am having this out of my J.M. Boswell's large. I keep calling this a billiard, and then I started looking at shapes. Maybe it's a pot. I'm not really sure. But there were 12 blends, aromatics and English alike. And, well, they're all great. And right here I have my favorite blend. What is it? We'll get to it. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Mutton Chop Piper for putting that together. It was an awesome list of blends. It was great to do. I was really excited to do it, and it was great each month. Okay. Got my book. If you can see, I'm down to a Band-Aid. I did have a big wrap on there. My thumb, while doing a project, got in an argument with my table saw. But I'm okay. I'm lucky that it wasn't worse than what it was. Several stitches. It's been a couple weeks. Everything's going good. But I do have to have a Band-Aid on there because you don't want to see that. But man, you really use your thumb for a lot of stuff. Okay. So we started 2022. And the Boswell blends were as follows. And we're going to start in January and go to December. It was Honey Roast, Countryside, Cupcake, Magnum, Sweet Tea, Mild English, Peaches and Cream, Railroad Station, Spice is Nice, Northwoods, Apple Strudel, and No Bite Delight. And those were the 12 blends. And what I did was I bought 3 blends at a time. So it wasn't like a big price thing all at one time. But I bought 3 blends. I'd get them, I'd jar them up, and beginning of each month, I'd start in on the blend, I'd make my notes, all that stuff. Out of all these blends, like I said, aromatics and English alike. So you got a good mix. You got to really tell if you're a English smoker, you got to smoke through some great English blends, but you also got to dip your toe into some aromatic blends, and you never know, you might have found a blend where you were like, that's pretty good. I'm not going to smoke it all the time, but I'll keep it on the shelf, and it's something good. Flip the coin over. If you're just an aromatic smoker, you got to try some English blends. You might have found a blend in there that you said, hey, I'm liking the English. Excuse me. All of these blends were spectacular. Like I said, they all are very fair price. Shipping's fair. If you live in Pennsylvania, you have to pay an excise tax, which I talk about in my videos. And they come with the moisture content out of the bag. Incredible. So we started with Honey Roast and we ended with No Bite Delight. There was only one blend that I gave 2.5 matchsticks to, and this is 1 to 5, and I usually don't give anything a 5, except for today is going to be my 5-star blend. The only one that I didn't, I gave 2.5 matchsticks to Spice and Nice. Or Spice and Nice. Yeah, Spice and Nice. Because it just didn't, I don't know, it didn't hit it for me. I'll leave a card to that video right here. I'll leave a card to each blend I'm going to talk about. And go back and check out my take on it. Countryside. That was a great, great blend. Go check out Countryside. Just go check out the whole playlist. But I decided, I was thinking, man, I really want to pick what was my favorite blend. What was the blend that I need to have this all the time. And like I said, with having English and aromatics, it's kind of apples and oranges. What is my favorite aromatic? What is my favorite English? So I decided that I would do that. I would pick 2 blends, an aromatic favorite and an English favorite, because I feel that that is the way to go. I did an order a little bit ago. Check out my Instagram at Noah's House. A little thing to that right there. I always post when I have a mail call and pipes I got and things like that and blends I'm smoking. So give that a try if you will. I'd appreciate it. So I did make a purchase, and I bought 8 ounces, which is usually a buy 2, of some of my favorite blends. Turns out I forgot to add a blend in there, my favorite aromatic pick. And after I did the order and got it, I thought I still had some. Turns out I don't. I'm absent-minded like that. Excuse me. That's good. So, what would be my number 1 pick for aromatics? And out of the aromatics, we had honey roast cupcake, sweet tea, peaches and cream, spice and nice, apple strudel, and no bite delight. Out of them, and this is odd because I went back and I reread my notes and I rewatched my videos, and I thought, and this just shows how your taste changed, because I continued to smoke this blend, and for some reason I kept going back to it. I was like, what is it with this blend? It's weird, it's strange. It had a odd aromatic, sweet overtone taste to it. And in the end, I had beat out all the other blends. Like I said, I forgot to order it for this video, and I have some on hand. So my pick for aromatics, anybody got a guess? Venture a guess? I bet you're wrong. And I'll leave a card for it right here. It is sweet tea. I don't know why. When I first started smoking the blend, I really didn't care for it. I thought it was really strange. Some of my first notes were slightly bitter. No bite so far. Something about a cool burn. Not too sweet. I said I was getting cherry. I said it wasn't overpowering. I said it's not bad. I said, but it's not cupcake. And I did like cupcake at first. I said I like it because it's not too sweet or overpowering. And then I went on and I said it's very nice. It's growing on me. I said it was best out of my one Meerschaum. I said it took me a minute to warm up. I said I probably wouldn't buy or keep this tobacco in my rotation. But I kept smoking through what I had left, and I kept going back to it, and I kept going back to it. And I would smoke some other stuff, and I would go back to sweet tea. And in the end, I was like, okay, well, this is it. This is the aromatic blend for me. So sweet tea wins my vote, my favorite aromatic from J.M. Boswell's last year, and I'm going to give it 5 matchsticks. So that's my blend. Now, On to the English blends. And Boswell's does some beautiful English blends. Real smoky, real subtle. This, that. Out of the English blends, we have Countryside, Magnum Blend, Mild English, Railroad Station, Northwoods. What was my least favorite out of these? I'm going to say it was a Magnum Blend. I gave it 3 matchsticks, and I kept smoking some after just to see if my tastes were going to change the way Apple Strudel did. And honestly, I would probably knock it down to 2 matchsticks. And I give 3 matchsticks because the quality, top quality, blending, components, everything. But honestly, I just didn't like the blend. It wasn't for me. And there's a lot of people, I read a lot of reviews, they love it. And hey, good for you. I'm glad you found a blend you like. But for me, it just wasn't my thing. I was really into Countryside, which is one of my top videos on here. Leave a card to that. Go check that take out. I didn't care much for Mild English either. It was good, but I wanted more. I wanted more. Well, I found more when I smoked Railroad Station. Oh man, that blend it's smoky. It's a lot of Kia. I was a little scared of it at first. It's probably one of the deepest blends I smoked to that point when I started really crossing over into some Balkans and English and things like that. What's my 5-star pick? What is my favorite Boswell blends? English blend. J.M. Boswell's English blend. Out of what I had last year, I have it in my pipe right now. I have 8 ounces of it right now. It's probably not a big shock. It's Northwoods. And my buddy Terry, he commented, well, actually we were talking, he goes, oh, I know what your favorite blend's going to be. It's going to be Railroad Station. Because I really, really liked Railroad Station. Oh, check my microphone. And I did like Railroad Station. And I did have a little bit of, ooh, but I noticed that Northwoods has this subtle, round, complex and not complex at the same time. All the flavors are together. And no matter when, if it's in the morning, the afternoon, evening, a bowl of Northwoods with a glass of good whiskey, bourbon, coffee, tea, water. There's not one situation that I've found that Northwoods doesn't work. And leave a card right here for the Northwoods video. It's just great, honestly. And then it's compared to Frog Morton's, which I said previously, I never had the pleasure of smoking Frog Morton's. So that would be my number 1 pick. There's just something about it that, I don't know. It did it for me, and that's my 5-star pick. So go back, check out the playlist, look through the takes, shoot me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys, if you guys went along with Blend Club with Mutton Chop Piper, or if you watched some of my series, let me know exactly what your favorite blends were. And there's more from J.M. Boswell's. I started getting a little more into their catalog. And there's a couple more going to come out in my custom blend series because they fall into that because they're just a brick and mortar and they're doing great house blends. They're blending in-house, real components. But I have my bowl of Northwoods. I have a nice cup of coffee. It's a cold day in North Versailles. And go back, check out some of the videos. Look down in the bucket below. I like when people say that. For links to the J.M. Boswell's and the Mutton Chop Piper's channel. I hope you enjoyed the 2022 takes. Yeah, the 2022 Noah's Takes. I hope you enjoyed that, and I did create a playlist for it, so you can go back, you can check them out. And this year, I hope you're on board for the custom blend series, the boutique blends that I've been going through, and there's a few of those videos out now. It's going to be a good 2023. Northwoods. A little bit of spice, Cavendish, smooth smoke, some Latakia coming in there. Great aftertaste. It's my blend from J.M. Boswell's. Well, hey, I'm Noah. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.